Suppose I have int a comma int comma b, and the setting C out the two numbers and C. I'm accepting A and B. Okay, and say some function I'm passing a comma b.
They are saying they are expecting placement in charge in the call. This is called placement in charge, basically.
So Jasmita ma'am will be there. It's not there. Coach sir को बोलो. I'll call up coach sir then. Coach sir. 1 second, students. Okay, sorry, students. Okay, fine. So here a function call, and yes. So here I'll write a function void sum int a comma int b. Okay. And here I will write C out the sum is a plus b. So have you understood the code? Any doubts in the code? Yes, students, are you all there?
No.
Code समझ में नहीं आया? You all didn't understand the code?
Yes, ma'am, समझ में आया.
Okay. What about others? Code समझ में आया? कौन सा program लिखा है? Can somebody tell me? What is the code doing? Come on, students, please talk. Huh? Yes. What is the
Taking
code?
inputs
Taking
and calling the
inputs?
sum function.
Yeah, but what is the program actually? What is the problem statement I've satisfied here? क्या कर रहे? What are we trying to do here in this code?
Add two numbers.
Add two numbers, right? Any doubts in this code? Everybody else in this session, please respond. Have you understood this code?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. Yes.
Okay. So इस
Yes, ma'am.
program में कैसे है? What we are adding two numbers like somebody said right now. But what kind of numbers are we adding here?
Integer.
इंटीजर नंबर्स. ठीक है, तो इंटीजर नंबर्स ऐड करने के लिए मैंने कोड लिखा है. बट सपोज मुझे फ्लोटिंग पॉइंट नंबर्स ऐड करना है तो क्या करेंगे? व्हाट विल वी डू?
अनदर फंक्शन क्रिएट करना.
हाँ, यस.
In place of int, we will write float.
Okay, in place of int, but I need the program. Yes, what you said is correct. In place of int, I will declare float variables. Okay, but suppose I want that this particular program to work for both float and integer. तो क्या करेंगे? What will you do? फ्लोट के लिए भी वर्क करना है, इंटीजर के लिए भी वर्क करना है, तो क्या करेंगे?
अनदर फंक्शन बनाएंगे.
अनदर फंक्शन बनाएंगे फ्लोट के लिए. ठीक है. तो अभी यहाँ पे डबल के लिए क्या करेंगे फिर? लाइक आई वांट इंटीजर, आई नीड फ्लोट, आई नीड डबल, देन
और एक फंक्शन बनाएंगे.
और एक
डबल.
फंक्शन बनाएंगे. तो ये अभी एडिशन है, तो हम 3-4 फंक्शन में सेटिस्फाई करेंगे. सो नाउ यू इमेजिन लाइक फॉर यू व्हेन यू राइट अ कैलकुलेटर प्रोग्राम, तो कैलकुलेटर प्रोग्राम में एडिशन है, सब्ट्रैक्शन है, डिविजन है, मल्टीप्लिकेशन है, सो ऑन. तो and your calculator program has to satisfy integer, float, all kinds of data. तो like you said right now, अगर addition के लिए हमने 3 functions लिखा, तो imagine बाकी जो operations है, subtraction, multiplication, division के लिए, तो सब मिला के कितने functions हमें लिखना पड़ेगा?
बहुत सारे.
बहुत सारे लिखना पड़ेगा. So do you feel the code is good?
No.
Are you? No. So yeah, that means based on the type, data type, you are right, you're creating that many functions, and that doesn't look good. That means we need a kind of coding style which supports all kinds of or all data types. So that is called a generic programming, in which it supports all data types, and that is called templates. We can satisfy it with the help of template. Is that clear? समझ में आया? Have you understood?
Yes.
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 Okay. So I am not going to add different functions for different data type. Instead, I'm going to use the same code for all kinds of data input. Okay, and that is made possible with the help of templates. समझ में आया क्या सबको? Background, have you understood the need
Yes.
or requirement of templates? Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, now let's see how we can make it into with the help of template. So template के लिए हमें ऐसे लिखना पड़ेगा. पहले template, we'll write it like this. Fine, and then inside that we will write class T. Now it's not necessary you have to put a T. You can put any variable which is going to represent your template. Yes, is it clear?
Yes.
समझ में आया? So what is the syntax? This is how you declare a template. How you declare a template? You write first template, and inside the angle bracket you write class and the variable which is going to represent the template. So I'm going to use the variable T here. Is it clear? Have you understood?
Yes.
इतना समझ में आया है क्या? Now कैसे use करना है? I am going to write, instead of int, I am going to write T here. देखा? So I substituted data type is replaced with the template variable. Got it? Understood?
Yes.
Okay. Now what am I going to do? I am going to check my code whether it works. Okay. Say I'm run. So I'm passing 3 and 4. Sum is getting printed. Yes. Is it
Yes.
getting printed properly?
Yes,
Can you
ma'am.
see the output? Okay. Now suppose I have float B comma C. Okay. And I'm writing instead of A and B here, I will write here enter two numbers, say 9 and 3. Okay, I didn't ask the values again, right? Wait. Enter two integer numbers, enter two float numbers. And I put T and okay, so it's asking me for integer numbers. Enter. And again it's asking me float numbers, say yes, so it worked. Can you all see?
Yes, ma'am.
So what is
Yes,
happening?
ma'am.
Did I write plenty of functions? I just used a single function and that function is able to work on all kinds of data. And how is it made possible? It's made possible with the help of templates. And how do you declare a template? You first write template class and the variable which you are going to use to represent the template. So here I've used T, and normally where we use the data type, that is replaced with the template variable. Okay, and accordingly, so now here, now how is it getting represented? यहाँ पे मैं float variable pass किया तो यहाँ पे automatically template is representing going to get substituted with a float. Similarly, a line number 22 में a integer था, so when some function is getting called, integer is getting substituted with a template. So this is how a template function template works. Is it clear? समझ में
Yes,
आया
ma'am.
क्या? Have you all understood? Any doubts?
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Please go on.
Madam, so what is basically template doing? It is just making what we call a dynamic data type.
Yeah, like it decides the data type as according to the data given. Like instead of you, as somebody said, there are so many functions to be written. Like if you want to handle different kinds of data, instead of that, you are just creating a template of the code. So what is the template? यहाँ पे function template देखो. This is a template of a function. You know what is template, right? In PPTs, you download templates. PPT templates का मतलब क्या है? You already get a framework and then you modify according to your use. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Literal meaning of template वैसे ही है ना. तो अभी हमने यहाँ पे लाइन नंबर 13 to 15 में एक sum function का एक template बनाया है. That template, it's a function template. It's a template of a function called sum. And that function is able to handle all kinds of data. So that is the purpose of templates.
So what if a user puts a string, then what will happen?
Yeah, see, string. Now let's see how string works. Okay, I'm going to declare. Now you have to know whether string works for plus, right? Okay, as you said it, so let's try do it for string. String. Okay, variable say s. I give it as ABC and string p is equal to say AAA. Let's check it out how this works. And yes, I'm going to call the function for sum just to see the output working. And what is it? S comma P. Okay, let's execute this code now. Did something happen? It's not asking me for any data also, right? Wait. Okay, so I'm entering integer, then I'm entering say float. Okay, can you see this? What happened? It got concatenated,
It
no?
concatenate.
So plus symbol is used for, when you use a plus symbol, two strings got concatenated. It worked, right?
And madam, if instead of plus, if it was asterisk or any other sign, then what would have
So
happened?
see, that's what I said. Like when do you use a template? It's not about testing. It's about the functionality you're using it for, right?
Yes, madam.
See, you are going to write asterisk or something, but does it make sense over there?
No.
No. So when you write a code, when we are using, when we want to write a code, a flexible code, which can be used for all kinds of data, that time we'll use templates. It's not the purpose that it should work. Does it look fine when it is used with other symbols? Our main purpose is it should work for all kinds of code. Make it more, reliable. The code should be small instead of like writing a calculator program with 10 different functions and each function repeating 3 or 4 times with for different data types. It doesn't look good, right? So template serves that purpose. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am. Now it is clear.
What about others? Have you all understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So now suppose like I need different. Now this is same type of data type like A and B as same. Now suppose I'm going to just change it a different way. I want to use multiple data types. So suppose I'll write it as class U. So I have declared two data types here. One is T and other is two template variables T and U. You can use any. So I'm putting here T and this is for U. And let me change the function name. Okay, and now suppose I am sending instead of okay going to take this here. Instead of A, I'm sending D. And instead of this, I'm sending A. Okay, so have you all understood what I've done? यहाँ पे A कौन से टाइप का है? Integer. Then what is the type of D?
Float.
Float. And what is the type of S?
String.
String. Okay, fine. And here C out A. Now let's see. So here this is the way you can use multiple data types, like you want to use multiple templates variables. So let's check it out. Enter integer variable, say 3, float 9. So can you see here what happened? 8.9. Yeah, there was no space. That is why I'm not understood. Fine. So 2, 5.6. Can you see? It's supporting all kinds of data right now. Can you all see it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that
Yes,
is
ma'am.
what I said. Here C I gave, that is why that S. One second. See, that means if you want multiple data types, your code is using multiple kinds of data types. In that case, you can use multiple templates. And how are you going to represent it? In this way. See here, I'm using two kinds of data types. So I represent it like class T, comma, class U. T will represent one type and U will represent another type. And you can see here, based on different, first I entered 3 integer, 5.6 as a float. Then when I passed A and a float, it became 3 and 5.6. In the next case, I passed float and a string. And in the third case, I passed float and an integer. So it worked for all. Can you see it? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
That means if your code uses multiple at different times, you can also have multiple templates declared. Okay, have you understood? कुछ doubt है? Is it
No.
clear? And suppose
Yes, ma'am.
suppose I want like as we have done calculator program, like I can just change it to that way. Say ABC, and here I write sum A comma B, subtract. Okay. Okay. So here I write subtract d comma c, and you have multiplication a comma b. I'll just show you samples. नीचे प्लग नहीं आ रहे क्या? पावर नहीं आ रही शायद. Okay. And here I'm using T. Similarly, now for each function, you have to declare a template because the scope of the template is only for the function where it is declared. Is that clear? समझ में आया क्या ये? Have you got it? Like 3 functions have been declared, and for each function on the top I have written the template declaration because the scope of the template is limited to the function where it is declared. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, students, are you all
Yes,
there?
ma'am.
तो यहाँ पे मैंने फंक्शन कॉल किया है सम, सब्ट्रैक्ट एंड मल्टीप्लिकेशन. सम आई एम कॉलिंग फॉर इंटीजर्स, सब्ट्रैक्ट आई एम कॉलिंग फॉर फ्लोटिंग पॉइंट नंबर्स. यस.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and multiplication for the integers. So let's execute the code. Did I forget MUL? I wrote L, line number 36. Okay, here. Okay, so integer 3 and 4, floating point number. So can you see this? So sum 3 plus 4 sum, then 4.5 minus 2.3 you get 2.2, and multiplication 4 into 3 you got 12. Dekha? Can you all see it? According to 34, 35 and 36 line. Yes, students.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
So,
Yes.
what you have to remember is for each function you are writing, you have to declare the template because scope of the template is limited to the function where it is declared. समझ में आया? Any doubts? Have you all understood function templates?
मैम
हाँ, बोलो.
मैम ये तीनों फंक्शन के लिए हर बार टेम्पलेट डिक्लेयर करना पड़ेगा एक
हाँ, वही मैंने बोला ना, हर बार डिक्लेयर करना पड़ेगा क्योंकि अगर मैंने ये नहीं किया, इफ आई डोंट डू दिस, this template will not work for sum. जो लाइन नंबर 12 का जो टेम्पलेट डिक्लेरेशन है ना, वो सब के लिए वर्क नहीं होगा. सिमिलरली जो लाइन नंबर 12 में जो डिक्लेयर किया वो MUL के लिए वर्क नहीं होगा.
मैम वो फिर एरर थ्रो करेगा.
हाँ, it should drop an error because it is said. देखा?
Yes, ma'am.
Understood? It has to be declared for each function.
मैम ये एक तरह से ओवरलोड होगा फिर.
क्यों? एक ही लाइन तो लिखना है ना,
ओके
बाकी एनीवेज फंक्शन कैलकुलेटर प्रोग्राम के लिए आपको सब्ट्रैक्शन लिखना है, एडिशन लिखना है, मल्टीप्लिकेशन लिखना है, तो तीन ही टेम्पलेट्स लिखा है। तो इंस्टेड ऑफ इंटीजर फॉर मल्टीप्लिकेशन, फ्लोटिंग पॉइंट मल्टीप्लिकेशन, डबल मल्टीप्लिकेशन अलग अलग लिखने से अच्छा एक ही तो लाइन आपको लिखना है ना।
यस मैम
यस,
यस मैम अंडरस्टूड
अंडरस्टूड others, have you all understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
यस
so
मैम
this is function templates. Any doubts? Anybody in this session has any doubt? Have you all understood the purpose of templates? Yes, yes, students. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now suppose you want to write a function for swap and कर सकते हैं क्या? Like I want to swap two numbers. तो कैसे लिखेंगे? Well, remember, swap two numbers. What is the
Pass
meaning
the
of swap?
Yes,
Huh?
ma'am.
pass the memory
Yes, ma'am.
address of the two numbers to be swapped.
Yeah. So suppose I write a function here again. I'm going to call it swap. And I'm passing address of A and address of B. And what happens here? Swap function, instead of int temp, I'll write t temp. कोई बता सकते हैं why?
Temporary variable which will help in storing the.
या सो टेम्पररी वेरिएबल में हम int temp डिक्लेयर करते थे, राइट? बट अगर मुझे फ्लोटिंग पॉइंट स्वैप करना है तो क्या करेंगे? तो इसलिए t temp. क्लियर?
यस
And here I have to print also, right? So, A, right? B, or I can print it here also. So I'm passing the address instead of writing there. Put it here. A and B. Swap function कॉल कर रही हूँ A, B, and then I write this one. Okay, for yes. And I forget something. Call of overload is ambiguous.
Are we supposed to send the pointers?
No, I'm passing address, right? Like if I'm passing here ampersand, then I have to send pointer here. I'm passing A and B, right? So it's saying it is ambiguous. Wait 1 second. Line number 46, right? 1 second. Swap A, B, ampersand A, ampersand B. It's still showing ambiguous. Okay, let me just change A and B here. Okay, instead of A, B, I'm saying D and C. Suppose I just want to change the function parameter. I'll just check it out. D and C. D, C. It's still showing ambiguous, right? Did I forget anything? Is it going to be swap? Okay, if I add address here, then I'll have to change here.
मैम आपने टेम्प को ए क्यों दिया पॉइंटर?
हाँ,
मैम आपने टेम्प को पॉइंटर क्यों दिया?
टेम को पॉइंटर नहीं करना, सिंपली वेरिएबल ही करना करिए ना, वो मतलब whatever it is. Okay. 2.6. Let's see if it works. Huh? Yes. Can you see it? It worked now. Got it? First I sent 3.6 and 5.7. Then the first value became 5.7 and 3.6. तो कैसे किया? यहाँ पे address of swap send किया, and if you're sending, actually it should work for the first case also, but it was showing some kind of ambiguity. So here I'm passing the address now, but when you pass the address, what happens? You have to use pointers here. Clear? And you know, if it was address of A means ampersand A means it's going to be address of A. If you put an asterisk, A means what? It's going to be the value. So temp is equal to the value of present in the pointer A. Then you're swapping the values with the help of third variable, and then whatever gets swapped here will be reflected in the main function also. So this is how you write a swap function with the help of template. Is it clear? समझ में आया? Is it clear?
yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now suppose I want it for say I wanted it for integer values. So कैसे करेंगे? I'm going to just change this. I'm going to put A, pass A and B. Here A. Clear? So I'm not going to change the function because function is a template function. यहाँ पे सिर्फ change किया accepting two integers and I'm passing the integer. Is it clear? इसमें कुछ doubt है क्या? हाँ?
Madam, in this swap function, why did we make temp as the pointer?
we didn't make temp as a pointer, no? Temp is a normal variable. Line number 26.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, now integer value is taken and yes, can you see? So I'm using the same function for integer as well as it was working for float also. Have you all understood? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So understood why I wrote t here, right? What is t representing here? Whatever might be the data type that is coming to the function. So that data type will get replaced or that will get substituted instead of the template variable. So that the same thing has to be applied to the temp variable which we are going to use for swap. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes? समझ में आया क्या सबको? Yes, students, are you all there?
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody, have you all understood? So see, I would recommend you first write using the data type like ऐसे पहले data type लिखो by writing the code. Understood? Like this. Then once you get the output, like suppose you execute this code and you're getting the output correctly, then you substitute this temp with temp variable. So that will help you understand the code better. समझ में आया? Is it clear? Yes, everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now suppose I want to return a integer. यहाँ पे whatever is the data type here, I want to return that data type. Line number 21 में. तो क्या करेंगे? अभी यहाँ पे तो void है. बट मुझे जो भी डाटा टाइप मल्टीप्लाई में आ रहे वो डाटा टाइप मुझे रिटर्न करना है और डाटा ऑफ दैट टाइप हैज टू बी रिटर्न. सो व्हाट विल आई डू?
void के जगह t लिखना.
void के जगह पे क्या लिखेंगे में?
t.
Yeah, I'll put a t over here. Is it clear? Have you understood? Yes, students. समझ में आया
Yes.
क्या? And
Yes,
I
ma'am.
will return here. I will write return. Say suppose int m is equal to a into b, and here I do return m. So m is of what kind? It is of template type. So I will return a t. And here, say suppose I want to mul function call कर रही हूँ मैं. Okay, so let's see how it works then. Okay, I have to see out here. See out. So enter integer number. Dekha, can you see? 3 into 4, 12. So what did I do? In the mul function or multiplication template function, I returned the product. So product is, we don't know what is a type. We are using a template function. So the return type is the template variable, and whatever value gets returned is printed in line number 44. समझ में आया क्या? Is it clear now? how to return a template. Yes. Line number 21 दिख रहे हैं ना सबको?
Yes, ma'am.
What about others? समझ में आया है क्या?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, the girls. Have you all understood?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
So today we have seen what templates are. So the first one, we have two types of templates actually, class template and function templates. So now today we discussed what function templates are, and we saw how the different ways we can use templates for functions. Okay. And yes, what is the scope of the template? Can somebody tell me? What is the scope of the template? टेम्पलेट का स्कोप क्या है? स्कोप का मतलब क्या है?
मैम जब तक फंक्शन है वो तब तक।
हाँ, अगर लाइन 25 में आपने टेम्पलेट डिक्लेयर किया तो उसका स्कोप कहाँ तक होगा?
Till
लाइन नंबर 31।
हाँ, लाइन नंबर 31 तक। समझ में आए? तो हर एक फंक्शन के लिए आपको टेम्पलेट डिक्लेयर करना पड़ेगा, एंड इट इज नॉट नेसेसरी यू हैव टू यूज टी एवरी टाइम, यू कैन यूज अदर वेरिएबल्स आल्सो. इज इट क्लियर? And normally we use capital letters. Is it clear everybody?
Yes.
कुछ डाउट है? सबको समझ में आया क्या?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, so that's it for today. Any doubts? Can I end the session for today?